Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here and you enjoy football betting, then this is the place for you. So if you enjoy the video and you enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button. So this week we are on game week 35. We have 7 games to go through and the date for these are the 27th of April. So we're going to go through each of the 7 games, take notes of the selections I make, and then it's up to you guys if you want to do a couple of singles or put 2 together, do a double. Most of them will double your money, or you could do a treble, or you could do a quad bet if you want, or if you're a nutter like me and you just want to do the whole lot, then do the whole lot. But just remember the odds are pretty high and they're high for a reason. So yeah, let's dive in guys, let's dive in. So the first game is West Ham versus Liverpool, the early kickoff. And you know what Gundy says, you never bet on the early kickoff because it always throws up crazy results and a lot of people lose money. It always happens on early kickoffs. As you guys know, I am a West Ham fan and at the moment it's not looking good for us. We're playing shite football. Moyes, he knows he's leaving at the end of the year, so he's probably not that motivated. So yeah, it's not looking good for us. We're playing poor. And with that in mind, and Liverpool basically have to get the win here. They have to. They've messed up the other night. They've got quite slim chances now, but you know, they've just got to win. And I do think they win this game just because we're playing so crap recently. You never know, we might turn up. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do, but I am predicting a Liverpool win here and the odds are 1.5. Now, in the big ACCA at the end of the video, I'm not putting this selection in. So yeah, I'll explain why at the end. Next up we have Fulham versus Palace. Fulham with just 1 win in 5 currently, so not in the best of form. Palace are doing very well though, 3 wins in a row against Liverpool, West Ham and Newcastle. Head to head is pretty close between these two teams. In 9 matches, Fulham have won 2, Palace have won 3 and there's been 4 draws. Palace are on very good form, so I'm going for a double chance here. So draw or Palace and the odds are 1.67. Next up we have Man United versus Burnley. Man United played very ropey against Sheffield, conceding silly goals, but they did do well in the second part of the game. You know, they went on to win it quite comfortably, but still it was very dodgy from them. Burnley are doing okay, just 1 loss in their last 5 games, but Man U's games recently have been crazy. So many goals. In their last 5 games, there's been a minimum of 4 goals in all of them, so it's been mental for goals. So we are going with over 2.5 goals in this and odds are 1.33. Next up we have Newcastle versus Sheffield. Now, if you guys remember this fixture early in the season, Newcastle thrashed Sheffield 8-0. It was a madness. Sheffield, they played okay against Man U to start in the first half. They got a bit lucky with the goals, but they played okay. But like I said a minute ago, in the second half, they dropped off and let Man U get straight into the game. Still no wins in 10 games for them. Newcastle, though, they're in good form. They did lose last week against the Palace, but that game aside, they have been doing well. And they are very good at home. So I'm going for a Newcastle win with a -1 handicap and the odds are 1.57. So they've got to win by 2 or more goals. I'm not covering the Sunday games this week, but what I'll do is if you guys join the free Telegram with the link below, I will post a couple of free in-play tips for you over the weekend. So make sure you're in there. Next up we have Wolves versus Luton. No wins in 6 games now for Wolves. It's not looking good for them at all. And then you've got Luton with just 1 win in 12. So both teams very poor. When Luton play, we do see goals. 11 out of the last 12 games away from home, they've scored in all of them. But they've also conceded in all 12 out of 12. So we should see goals in this game. So I'm going both teams to score and the odds are 1.53. Next up we have Everton versus Brentford. Both teams are in excellent form at the moment. Everton will be buzzing after beating Liverpool the other night. Mad win, played very well. Brentford have no losses in their last 5 games and their away form was really bad, but in the last 2 away games they've earned 4 points. I'd imagine a lot of people will be predicting Everton to win this because they'd be buzzing after beating Liverpool. But I just think it'd be typical of the Premier League and the mad results we get that Everton lose this. They beat Liverpool and then they lose to Brentford. I think that's probably what's going to happen here. So we'll play it a little bit safe. We're going to go double chance, so either a draw or Brentford, and the odds are 1.53. Now we have the last game, which is Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Villa, still in great form, getting that 4th spot. They're 6 points ahead now, ahead of Spurs. but Spurs do have 2 games in hand. So again, 3 points here would be so good for Villa. Chelsea started to look okay the past month, but the last few performances, not good, especially against Arsenal. That was shocking. Their defence is really bad, and I can see Villa really exploiting this. So I'm going for Villa to score 2 or more goals, and odds are 1.67. So if you put all 7 selections into one big bet, including the West Ham Liverpool bet, you will get odds of 20.53. So £10 will get you just over £200. However, personally, I'm not putting the West Ham game in. 2 reasons. 1, it's the early kickoff, and the early kickoff is always a bit dodge. And 2, I don't really want to bet on my own team because in my head, I think we're going to do really well and win. But it's easier to say that when you're a fan. So I'm just going to avoid that one completely. But it's up to you guys if you put it in or not. But when you do remove it, the ACCA goes down to 13.68, so £10 returns just under £140. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these selections or any other bets you're going to be doing. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It helps me out massively. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified of any future videos. And if you're not inside the Telegram, it's free. Link is below. And that's it, guys. Good luck with all your bets this weekend. See you in the next video. Take care. Peace.